Okay, there we go. I think it's mad, but it works. Okay. That's just been silent the entire time. I lost my actual mic. I don't know where it is. So this is my webcam mic that I used to record my VTuber stuff with eons ago. Which I know sounds like garbage, so I'm sorry, and I will find that new mic at some point. Not new mic. My old mic. I'll find the mic. The microphone. I guess I should texture this guy. These are all T-first. And what's the shortcut to read? I never learned the shortcut. F2? No. That is not how one spells spike. There we go. Spikes. Mouth. Buddy. Yeah? Yeah. I don't think this thing would ever open its mouth. I don't think it ever did in the whatever, but if I did, it would just go like this. I don't know how to make that thing function. I choose to make it not at this point. And this is pain. Oh, I did do a thing of this. I just... Every time I went to texture it, it always looked so bad. That's the main reason why I decided I wasn't doing the Math Blaster thing. Is because I just couldn't deal with the Grubble, my little guy, looking so bad. Every single time I tried to do it, it just looked terrible. And because I couldn't have this one accurate, I just decided to go off the rails with everything else. I did do this little guy, the larva. He's adorable. He's like base textured just because I decided I didn't want to do him right then. I love the Ichthyosaur. It actually turned out really good for some reason, and then I'm not going to use it. So that's why I'm recording this. Because if I decide that I'm not going to use like the chemistry monsters and stuff that I'm making right now, I'm going to want to scream later that I didn't do anything with them and that I spent so much time on them. So I want to actually share something of them. But yeah, my boyfriend was talking about like it's the same thing, just side by side. And I do like it. I realized that I only like the Math Blaster creatures in the Math Blaster setting because everything in it is so childish and everything in it is so cartoony and whatever. And I was looking at the space mods that I was thinking of integrating them with, and I do think they are more on the cartoony side. So now I'm just going with the chemistry monsters, and we're just going to come back to these, because I did start to edit some. I've always despised the Cyclops. Like, I think he's neat, but I hate him. He's cool, but I don't like him. So I started to do this, which is an homage to it being like a brain. It's all the same colors, but this one would be psychic, and I thought it was neat. It was a way to make it feel more like an alien and less like an eyeball on a stick, which is what made me upset to look at it in the first place. This took a bit, and I'm more proud of this than I am of the original Cyclops, which I don't even think I have a picture of the model anymore, and I saved over it because I didn't like it. I shouldn't have, because Lord knows that I'm gonna go back to this later and see stuff that, like, I post occasionally on like Unveil now, and they're very sweet on there because people don't comment to be like hateful, they only comment to be like, I like your things. I also think it's because it's a majority younger audience, and I make Minecraft things. it's not hard to make people like you, via that is. Oh, I just saw that I think is this bit under here. I don't think I painted that fully. I didn't even notice that. I don't know that you're ever gonna see it, but it's gonna bug me if I don't fix it. Shoe. Yeah, they're very, very positive, and a lot of the things that I see are like, wondering about like what the models are going to be part of and like when it's going to release and stuff like that. More questions that I've never gotten anywhere else, to be completely honest with you, because I don't get a lot of attention, which normally I'm content with, but with these projects I would love to share them with more people. It just doesn't really happen that way. Because I'm worried that I'm quiet. So we're gonna put it there. Shoe. Yeah, anyways, I was trying to make them more alien-like because I like, really like realistic kind of creatures that like, not realistic, but like plausible. Like, I made sure he looked, I don't know. I made sure he looked like a bird, you know? Even though he is like this big thing, I wanted his anatomy to make relative sense. As stupid as that probably is. It's just like a... I like the more detailed models now. I never used to, but I do now. I like the more detailed models. I play with the, Dragon, their mod a lot. Their mods. The farm animals and the... I think I made like a guinea pig, ferret, stuff like that. Ignore the birds that I have IRL. She wanted to speak. She tweet. No tweet. No tweet, I'm doing things. You can tweet later. This was my attempt at fixing the... This is my attempt at fixing the tweeter. Speaking of tweeting. As my bird scream. That's not her screaming. She can scream. It is not fun to hear. I essentially wanted it to be like a beetle. Because I hate those stupid little twig wings on the tweeter. I think they're goofy, and I don't like them. So I figured if I could fix the tweeter, the two things that I would fix are the wings and the mouth. The mouth isn't like a super big problem. It just bugs me personally. The eye stalks I know are like incredibly goofy and whatever, but it's kind of the creature. Where like the eye clops, the eye and the colors are the creature. I just realized I got rid of its arms. He doesn't need them. They were not doing much over here anyways. They look like bad pieces of bacon, I'm gonna be honest with you. Or like a slug that's just like an invasive part of him. And they don't look helpful. No, please don't sign into my... What the heck? Anyways, that was a thing. Yeah, I wanted to improve them a bit, as much as I could. Oh, I wanted to make them look a little more plausible as creatures and critters, so that I would be happy with playing with them and feel like I could actually do more stuff with them than like the tweeter normally. Which means I'm probably going to change a decent amount of the creatures. I wanted to keep the Iclops, the tweeter, and the Ichthyosaur just because I'd worked on them for so long. I hate this thing. I hate this thing. I can't figure out how to make me not hate this thing. Even if I go in... I'm so bad at life. It's not even funny at this rate. If I go in and I like base coat him at the very least, not face, element, be a demon. Not the right color at all. I keep forgetting I don't need Screen Picker to use that, to use the references. I just completely forget every single time I go to use them. But even if I make him all the colors that he's supposed to be, and like, mirror painting. Less bad yellow. There we go. like I did before this with him. And it was cute, I just didn't like it. I can't figure out. Grab that green. This is why I turned the sound up, because I know that I'm gonna turn into, like, silence if I know that I will become silent very fast. Watch me figure out a way to, like, make this creature not something that I despise. The second that I'm like, oh, I don't like it, and let me show you why it looks like bad. It's gonna look decent the second that I do this. I think I already know. I think that's what I did. I don't think that's what I want to do. I think I want to do this. And then... He doesn't even have, like, a black pupil like the others. He has, like, a... Yeah, okay, I guess in some pictures, maybe it was just the lighting of that one, but... Is he kind of cute now? Was I just doing the eyes wrong? Because I did them... I was doing them like this. And I hated that. I think I'm doing the exact same thing that I just said I was going to do, and then it was going to annoy me. I mean, hey, if we figure out how to make him not terrible, I'll take not terrible. I'll take a not terrible boy. Okay, he's kind of cute now. It was his body mainly, but his head was definitely not doing him favors before. Where's the yellow? These little teethers. These little teethers are, yellow too. I feel like his nose is smaller, but I don't want to make it smaller. Because I'm scared that it's not going to look right. I'm scared that I'm going to do that and then it's not going to look right. But I will go ahead and, like, less aggressive those nostrils because, my god, they're bright. Oh, hey, stupid, you might want to turn the opacity up on the thing you're using. He's not... That's not bad. Why do I feel like my mouse is on butter? What is... And, like, not in a good way. Like, I don't want it that smooth. It's, like, sliding away from me. It's also might be the fact that I'm freezing, so my hands feel like I'm not in control of my fingers. I never want to say that sentence again. I don't know why that sentence is so bad, but I never want to say that sentence again. Well, this could also just be me being dramatic like that. We might do this. We might make him decent, and then it might revitalize. No. She, like, clears my whole brain every time she does that. She just, like, factory resets my thoughts, and I don't like it. I know it doesn't go all the way to his butt. Because whenever they turn around, like, their butt is green, so I know it doesn't go all the way to his butt. Might be a weird sentence, but, it's fine. Ain't too good. I think if I was going to actually use him, though, I would make his wings not these, like, crappy little, whatever they are, planes. I think I would actually, like, do something with them. But, as we're doing this, I'm not really keen on trying to make it good. I really just wanna... It's kind of like it's... If you've ever, like, drawn a bat wing as a child, he's got that. And I don't know how to recreate that in pixels. Do not cut to my, Mother Maya's wings, please. She doesn't have the bat wings, but she does have, like, pretty detailed wings, so me saying that I don't know how to do this is wild. I just don't like that. I'm gonna give it the shading that's on there. I've also been getting back into Avatar and stuff as I've been looking for things to use as reference for, like, the aliens that I actually want to do. That's not great. Let me just so that it's not as harsh. I didn't even realize that there was another movie coming out so soon. And I love the Avatar movies. I watched them with my dad growing up, and I'm very... Not watched them, I watched the Avatar movie with my dad when I was little. The first one. And then found the other ones vaguely intriguing. I think I watched, what is it, Way of Water? I haven't watched Fire and Ash. And I've seen a bunch of things about it. And the memes that have spawned from it are very funny. I don't know that I want to see the movie, because I feel like, knowing what I know, it's just going to be another movie that's going to make me cry and make me upset, and I don't want that at the moment. I don't need random things making me cry when I already have enough of that, thank you. I don't need to add to that list. I'm shading him right now. Does anyone see me shading him as I said I don't like him? He's, like, kinda cute now, though, and it's... Like, I think I fixed him enough to where I could do it. We'll come back to him. I can't spend that much time on him. I can't spend that much time on him without knowing that I even want to use him still. I guess that's stupid because I'm over here doing this when I'm not even sure that I'm going to use that. But this is a really cool model, and I love this thing. I love this thing so far. Don't import texture. I hit that button 24/7 when I'm not doing this, by the way. That's why it was such a reflex. The import texture button, even though I've never done that. I've never used that for anything. Because you just don't have, like, a... I don't know, I don't have just, like, a random, already pre-made texture. I'm not concerned with what it's called right now. I don't know why I spent so long on that. But... we are going to go through... I should get rid of the grids now. I don't need them. Needed them when I was doing his wings because they were just, like, transparent and non-existent, but I don't need them when I'm doing this. Give me that color. Oh, I love... By the way, the reason why I'm doing this is because the Jumpstart games went offline. Like, they took them down. They died. And I loved playing them as a kid. He's so stupid looking. I love him. I don't know. I just found them fun. And I went back to find them a while ago and learned that they were down and got really sad. Because I couldn't play School of Dragons anymore, which I legitimately did play into adulthood. Because I don't have, like, I can't, like, retain interest in, like, normal games aside from, like, Minecraft, and it's genuinely frustrating because I love The Sims and I love Starbound, I love, like, Terraria, I love a bunch of these games. Me and my boyfriend used to play It Takes Two a lot whenever he would come over, and now we live together and now we just haven't touched the thing in eternity. I don't know what that's about. We haven't set up the Switch, that's probably why. But regardless, I'm saying I don't know, because I don't know where I left off speaking 2 seconds ago. Oh, I learned that they do have an offline version of School of Dragons now, and I play it. And I'm glad that I don't have to pay for anything anymore. It's very fun. And I honestly did pay for stuff when I was, like, up. Like, I can't even, like, be like, oh, well, now I can get the things that I always wanted. No, my account just disappeared, and I got really sad that I spent money on that game as an adult. And now I don't have to. Now I can have all the stuff again without having to repeat that. I probably still would. Let's be honest. I probably still would. I'm that bad at life that I probably still would. Probably not, like, right now, because, I don't know, I ain't doing all that great with the financial situation, but I am not one to say that I am above spending money in stupid little games. Why can't I just get that to do the thing that I want it to do? Like, why did it have to be stupid every single time that it did it? Why? Why? We see that this, it does a perfect little... I guess that's just how it is now. We're just gonna go with that. Because I can't get anything else to function. My phone keeps doing things, and I think that someone's texting me, and then I learn that it's just a notification from an app that I don't use. I should probably just get rid of it then, but, you know. It's not usually apps that I don't use. It's apps that I'm, like, not worried about right this second. So it's like, Too Good To Go is like, do you want some donuts? And I'm like, I don't care. I don't have a car, and my mom is not going to take me out at 10 at night to go... I guess it wouldn't be for 10 at night. I guess it would be tomorrow. I don't know, I don't look at them. I don't look at them unless I'm actually, like, looking for stuff to go get. Because I don't have a car and I can only bribe my mom at certain times a day. And now she's on a diet, so she doesn't even want the donuts anymore, which makes me feel kinda crappy. But at least I'm bringing them home to other people. At least it's not just me. Which spike is... Those are the teeth, those aren't the spikes. The spikes all have the gradient. Okay. My boyfriend's been listening to the Hazbin Hotel soundtrack, and I haven't even watched the new season. I only really watched Hell of a Boss anyways. I've heard a lot of people say that, like, the character development is weird, and I don't know. Maybe I just watch it in, like, a sleepy state all the time, but I think it's decent. I do watch it all the time when I'm tired. Like, I don't think I've actually watched, Hell of a Boss, like, at any time when I'm conscious. Any time where I'm sufficiently conscious. I don't think I've done that. But, oh, that is all to say that I have the song Brighter stuck in my head, and it's genuinely annoying in the moment. Because I also want to be over here, like, humming it. I know that I shouldn't. That's more the thing, is I know that I shouldn't. Just sit over here and hum Brighter. No one needs that song stuck in their head with me. Although, if you're anything like me, just hearing the word brighter also got stuck in your head, I am genuinely sorry in that case. Oh, I guess he does have his mouth kind of open, because you can see that's a different color right there. I don't care. I think this is fine. I think that's not what I wanted to do. Why did I do that? They look better, though, than what I'm currently trying to do. I don't know. Just do that. That's better. I'm looking over here and saying that some of these are not the way that I want them to be. Oh, my aunt does watch, my aunt watches, Hazbin Hotel. And I just remember her being really, really sad about, like, Angel and Husk. And she was like, it doesn't stay that way, right? I'm like, I haven't watched the new thing, but I don't think I will, no. I do love Angel's new song, though. It's great. Oh, I'm gonna make him look derpy if I do that. Let's not. I was also into My Little Pony as a kid, that the Derpy and someone made this, like, OC pony, the fluffy one. Unironically, like, two of my favorites. And, oh, now he's kind of cute, though. Is that one? No, I think it's cuter like this. He got, like, baby eyes. I do need to put the mouth back at some point, though, and realize, oh my god, how bad it is. Okay, those are relatively the same color now. Make that a little darker. And then I know that I need this. Isn't it wrong? Just wrong. This needs to go here, all across the bottom. And I need to turn on mirror painting so this doesn't take me 84 years. I'm also fully aware that I should tell people when I stream. I really just use this as like an avenue to record, which I am also aware is not how that works. But if it makes me do something, it makes me do something. The only caveat I have right now is that I do have to stop when my boyfriend gets home. I hogged the computer last night and like he couldn't play his racing game anymore. Which, to be fair, it's my computer, and I don't think he actually cared that I was on it. It was a thing of like, well, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna go somewhere else. And I don't want him to feel that way when he gets off work. I like him to know that I like him in the same room as me, and I don't know why he insists on being like, I shall leave, I shall run away. If he's gonna go play his racing game, I'm like, that's fine. It's just very funky to me whenever he's like disappears. Whenever he disappears like in sadness. Because I had the audacity to do something. So it's less like, oh, I don't want to, like, hog the computer because maybe he wants it. Like, it's mine. That's not the issue. The issue is that I know him and he'll get sad. And be like, oh. And, I think with this, though, he would probably just go into the living room and, like, watch it. And, like, talk to me through the comments, which would be kind of cute. I'll admit, that's kind of cute, but that's not my goal. 'Tis not the goal. Why am I doing this so terribly? What is happening here? Oh, I have gotten into, like, using World Edit more, and this feels similar. It's like, why did that not smooth the way that I wanted it to? That's funky. I just blinded myself with that player model. I don't even need that on anymore. I just needed it for scale. Can we turn that off, please? Can we get rid of him? He's so white. The dude was neon. I think he's fine so far. I think I would really just, like, do the little stripes across here, but I think it's only two... Oh, no, it has a middle. Okay, it has a middle. We can do that. It has a middle. Because I make things for Minecraft, I assume that the audience I might have would also be into Minecraft. Y'all ever be using World Edit and wish that it had, like, a bigger smooth? You're just using it and you're like, it's just not doing actually anything that I want it to be doing. For some reason, I started building on a flat world because I just wanted to do things and I wanted to landscape, whatever, and now my boyfriend joined me on the flat world, and it's fun. Problem, landscaping a flat world is hell. It's not exactly what I would consider fun. I feel like I want to switch back to the dog. He was so cute. He's like turning out to be adorable. He's so bright. Oh my god, I didn't realize how bad that green hurt. It's because I have the shadows turned off. So it's like extra mad at me. Oh, that's not actually the same color, huh? I didn't realize that. Oops. Oops. What did I just do there? No, don't do that. Don't gradient that direction. I need to raise those tentacles a bit, or something. I need to raise the middle. I can lower the tentacles by a bit, and then it won't look weird. I just have to grab all of them. And then scoot it down one, so that it's not clipping down here, because I hate when my models do that, and they just, like, clip for no reason. And, like, yeah, he'll be a little in the floor, But it's not even enough for me to care. I think I like him so far. I think he's neat. I think the only thing I would think to do is we have to make these stripes and then noise, and then we noise him. We make him loud. That's not what I wanted. I like it as actual stripes. I don't know if it's supposed to be actual stripes on the thing. I kind of like it that way. I guarantee you that I could definitely do something where it's like just use the same texture for all these tentacles and not have so much space over here. But I could not be bothered. I can apparently be bothered though to make all of the stripes. I wanted to do more stuff. I just decided to start this at a really bad time. That's all that happened there. Because a normal person would have started it when they had, like, hours. But I didn't. I'm making it a little... Maybe we... Yeah, that's better. He's slowly starting to turn into a flannel. Okay. I think that's decent. That's a fix, right? Okay. I think this is probably about as good as it's gonna get. I think I see a little divot where it's... I don't know if that's the shading, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the divot. And he's got a little divot. We're gonna noise him real quick, which means I'm gonna have to open Clip Studio. Hold please. Hi, this is all I'm doing. I'm just putting some noise. Some noise. And then I'm gonna make it overlay and less noise. Just a little bit. Just to where he starts to look like a nice terracotta block. Finished! This is the noise. This is the noised one. This is without the noise. It looks a little better, I think, with the noise. I feel like it looks better.